going on, Valiants fans? I'm Mike Puglisi. I'm here with Coach Ryder Bohlander and grad student Andrew Murray. The Valiants lacrosse team has their first MAC Freedom Tournament berth in team history. Coach, I'm going to start with you. Just a few years ago, you took over for a program that had won one game in the span of 2 years. And just talk about a little bit about the turnaround that's happened in the last few years and how you guys were able to turn things around so quickly and all the work that's gone into getting to this point.
Well, this guy's a big reason why we were able to turn it around as quick as we did, and just getting guys like himself and kind of establishing a culture and a winning culture before we really knew if we could, or before we really knew what it took to be winners. We needed to develop that early on, and Andrew bought into it, committed to what we're trying to do here, and just to give these seniors a chance to win a playoff game and then move on to the playoffs for the first time since 2004 has been pretty special. And it's something that we all believed, but it's definitely sweet to achieve it and send these seniors off the right way.
All right, and looking forward to Wednesday. You guys are going up against Eastern. You faced them a few weeks ago here at home. Came up on the wrong end of things. What are you guys going to have to do differently this time around to see a little more success?
They're great. They're the cream of the crop right now in our conference, and we just need to compete. It's not a very complicated game. We need to pick up ground balls and throw and catch, and make sure we finish our shots and stop them from scoring. So it's when it gets later on in the season, fundamentals become extremely important, as they always are, and that's what we're focused on. We've worked really hard to get to this point, and if we execute, we think we have a really good chance to compete.
All right, sounds good. Now I'll come over to you, Andrew. Andrew, obviously named Male Student Athlete of the Year. Just talk about a little bit what that means to you personally as you're going out as a grad student.
It means a lot to me. I've put so much work and effort in the past 5 years. A little bit of setback my junior year of getting hurt, but I knew putting the amount of work, the blood, sweat, and tears into the sport, into this program, into this brotherhood we have here today, that it would come. I want the game to come to me. I don't want it to just be forced. So just this brotherhood that we have here and the guys behind me, I couldn't do this without them. And my coaching staff, Coach Bo and Coach Shane. So it really means a lot to me.
All right, and you talked a little bit earlier about some of the rough years you were here for some of those early years where there were some not so great times, but just talk about what it means to you to finally, in your last year, to be able to get to the conference tournament after all those ups and downs you've had your entire career.
It means a lot. We've had our peaks and we've had our valleys through the past couple of years. This is definitely a peak for us, and we're really excited since we haven't made it since 2004. It's something that's going to cherish in my mind for the rest of my life. I'm going to tell my kids about it, and I know all the guys will. To be sent off like this and to have the chance to go up against the #1 Eastern is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and we're super excited to go out and battle with them. They're a great team, and we're ready. We're ready for this, and we've just been waiting for it for a long time.
All right, and speaking of Eastern, they come in on a 7-game winning streak. They've given up in conference play just over 6 goals a game. You and the rest of the offensive players, what are you guys going to have to do to try to find a way to get some goals against them and put some points on the board?
We're going to have to simplify the game, come down, just like Coach said, ground balls, throwing and catching is going to be something that we really need to emphasize on, and just finishing our shots. The past couple of games, we've been scoring high-scoring games, so we've been finishing our shots, hitting the pipe, getting in the cage. So I think simplifying the game, running down, doing the simple things is what's going to help us win this game.
All right, and there you have, folks. Once again, Manhattanville men's lacrosse, first MAC Freedom Tournament berth in school history. They face off against Eastern Wednesday, start time 4 p.m.